Hello everybody, hope you're all keeping well and thanks for tuning in. This is going to be quite a long video. Why? Let me explain. It's about you buying a car or possibly you selling your car. The pitfalls, the good, the bad, what's out there, a few tips which you might not be aware of. So I suggest you stick the kettle on, grab a brew or a beer, whatever takes your fancy. So I'll start with you probably wanting to sell your car or part exchanging it. Now you might have family, friends, granddad, grandma, grandkids, brother, sister, just about to buy a new car next week. September 1st, the plate changed, so they'll be thinking of trading their pride and joy in or their old banger back in against the new car. So it's still not too late to sell me that car. So you've got a car in order, 1st of September, on the new plate, and you think it's easy just to walk in there, trade your car in, and drive out with a new one. But the chances are your car, if it's a pride and joy, if it's a nice car, it's been properly looked after, low ownership, full service history, I can probably give you more for that car. Absolutely. Probably more than the main dealers will give you. I've done it for many, many years. In fact, 27 years I've been buying cars privately. Long before all these websites came along, the buying services came along, I've been buying cars privately from the owners. Not any cars, they have to be nice, they have to have service history. But I'll buy pretty much all makes and all models. So if you've got a family, a friend or yourself trading that car in, do me a favour, just give me a quick call, 01782 822 700. Just give me the quick brief details over the phone and I'll tell you if you're getting a good price for your car, or I could probably pay you more for it. Just that phone call, it could benefit both of us. Me, because I get a very nice car from you. Secondly, you might get a bit more. It could be £200 or £300. Every little helps, as they say. It could be £1,000. So it all depends on the car. But it has to be genuine, has to have service history, low ownership and in nice condition. If it's one that's done a lot of miles and it's not particularly been looked after and it's got issues, thanks, but not for me. So before you just wander in and trade your car in, it's just worth that phone call, 01782 822 700. So now I'm going to reverse it about you possibly looking to buy a car. Many of you have dealt with me over the years, generations of you actually come back to me, which I'm very, very thankful for. And you know the standard of my cars. You know how the condition of my cars are. You know how you get looked after should there be an issue. But obviously I don't have a vast range of stock of cars, although I'm trying to source cars if you want something for you. The most popular place everybody knows is Autotrader. That is the #1 site. They've got 447,000 cars for sale on there. But do be aware, about 4% of those are damaged cars. Previously damaged and insurance categorized. So the old category C, category D, the new one is category N and category S. So all these are insurance categorized cars. So these are declared damaged cars. I'm sure there's a higher percentage there which have been damaged and which are not categorized. So be careful what's out there. You could easily get hoodwinked into thinking something's a bargain and it isn't. The other one which I've mentioned a few times on my videos is all about the price markers on Autotrader. Now, I'm not going to dig at Autotrader here, but there's Autotrader, there's Car Gurus, there's Motors. All the platforms have price markers, price indicators, call them what you like. So these are supposed to help you, the buyer, to see if that is a good price, overpriced, high priced, low priced, whatever it is. But what it doesn't take into consideration is the condition overall, the service history overall, the ownership. Not all the options. Some of the options it does take into consideration, but not all the options. And we know the options make a massive difference. But more than that, the condition. The condition of those cars is the biggest thing. They all look fantastic on the videos. They all look fantastic on pictures. That's if some dealers bother to do videos. But until you physically go and see them, I promise you, I've had some wasted journeys, and a couple of my colleagues who I use to pick cars up with, we've had wasted journeys where dealers have described cars as retail ready, forecourt ready, customer ready, whatever the terminology be, and we've walked away from those cars because they're not up to the standard that I would source for my customers or my clients. So there is such a vast difference between different dealers. This includes main dealers who say approved. You just need to go and have a look round physically and you'll understand what I mean. You know, it's not just main dealers, independents as well. So this is not a dig at particular independents, main dealers, the whole, just go and look at the cars out there and you'll see exactly what I mean. If you're looking to buy purely on price, good luck. There might be the odd bargain that you might find, but good quality hand-picked cars that have been well cherished do command a premium. And I'm more than happy to pay a premium, but then I've charged a little bit more. I challenge you to look at all my cars and compare them with anybody else out there. This is my standard. They're the highest standard cars out there. So I'm going to give you some examples of how the Autotrader car values markers on 2 or 3 cars in the showroom. And I'll explain to you why it's got a high price market or fair price or good price or whatever. I don't particularly get led by those. I know the market value for most of my cars, so I'll market it to what I think that car is worth. If it gets a good marker, so be it. If it gets a fair one, okay. If it gets a high one, that's life. I won't get dragged into this, what I call race to the bottom, to trying to be the cheapest because it gets a low price marker or a good or a great price marker. It's based on quality of the cars, the premium car, what it is, the provenance of the car, and my guarantee and my service and my backup. So let's give you a few examples of some of the cars I'm going to tell you about. Such a unique car, there's not another one on the market like it. 2019, one owner car. It's like brand new, inside, outside, even underneath. Where do you find a car with 3,212 miles? 3212, 2019 car. You cannot compare it with any other one out there. Another unique one, we believe this is the only one in the country ever supplied in this colour. Absolutely gorgeous. Many options. This is a one-off. And again, panoramic roof, many other options, one owner from new, 6,962 miles. Nothing like it on the market to be compared with. And again, such a unique car. It's got a Baruzzi body kit, which is a one-off. Just look at it, absolutely incredible car. But not only just the body kit, but the condition of this car. 22-inch alloy wheels, all absolutely perfect. Interior is totally unmarked. Again, many factory options, full service history, just 2 owners. This incredible condition car with a mileage of just 40038. That's always done 40,038 miles. Such a unique car. How do you compare that? What a beauty. So on to Autotrader to show you the cars which are advertised on Autotrader, some of my stock. So for some reason we've got this Q3 which has got a high price marker. Again, it has got £3,500 worth of factory fitted options, new tyres, cam belts have been replaced, so difficult to compare that one, but they say it's high price, which so be it. The Mercedes is the next one, which has a fair price. I've got a Skoda, which is a good price. Q2, good price. A3, good price. And this is the TT. So that again has dropped on a good price. But how do you compare that with 3,200 miles? One owner car. There's nothing out there. The Mini just arrived in, that's dropped on a good price. And the purple Q2 Quattro, one off, £4,500 with factory fit options, 6,900 miles, one owner. It says fair price. You cannot compare that car. And again, the Range Rover, look at that, they're saying at £34,000, it's a good price. But it's got all the extras on it. Bizarre, isn't it? But there we go. So as I keep saying, just be careful when you're comparing the price markers to what the car has and the options things like that. And our Jaguar 35, no price marker today. Bizarre, 2 days ago that got a good price marker. So the algorithms are not always accurate. Just got to be careful out there. But I'll just show you an older car that I've got. This is the Mini I've just taken in part exchange. Normally I wouldn't retail this car, but it is just fabulous. £5,500, and it's saying it's 1,300 and something odd pounds overpriced. So this one obviously shows overpriced by 1,300 odd pounds, but where would you find another one like it? It's older than we normally retail, however, with it being such an incredible example with such specification, just look at it. Look at that beautiful inside. Those seats look almost like brand new. Don't forget it's a 2011 car. Just look at that. The panoramic sunroof is got as well. £8,300 worth of factory fitted options. Incredible service history. So it might be overpriced by £1,300 according to Autotrader, but I challenge you to find another one like it. Even got matching Michelin cross climate tyres all the way around. So don't just buy on price, check out what you get for your money. Simple as that. Don't be misled. So I hope you find this video useful. Please share it, like it, comment below. Be great to get some feedback from you. And if you think it's all about price markers, I'd love to know that as well. Or am I just being silly about it all? I'd love you to actually, as I mentioned, if you've got family who are going to trade the car in this weekend, well, next weekend, the 1st of September, or any time, just tell them, pick the phone up. Give me a call, 01782 822 700. I'll happily advise you. If you're getting a good price for that car, I'll just say, please go and trade it in. It's a good deal. But the chances are, you might get more for it. It's worth a phone call. I can only give you an indication with that registration number of the mileage, but to get the exact price, I need to see the car, I need to see the service history. Talking of service history, there's so many cars out there which the sellers always say, it's digital, it's all online. Do yourself a favour, always get a printout. I've just bought this Mini here and it's digital, but I asked the previous owner to get the printout from the Mini dealer before I would buy the car, because then I can tell the next owner with full 100% confidence it has got the full service history. Doesn't matter if it's independent service history, if it's main dealer service history, keep the records, keep all your bills, keep all your invoices. That car is worth a damn sight more with all the paperwork, the service book, every invoice, than somebody saying it's all online digital. Please, please, please do not fall for that trick. A lot of my customers or people who've bought cars from other places have been scammed into this. They've been led to believe it's full service history or whatever the history may be, and there's no history of those cars. If it's digital, the owner of that car should be able to get that from the dealer. So if it's a Mini dealer, just go to the Mini dealer. If it's a VW or an Audi or a Seat, Jaguar, whatever. If it's a digital service history, make sure you get all the paperwork from the dealer. Keep it safe, because that car is worth a lot more with that paperwork. So I'll end with a famous quote saying from John Ruskin. Thanks again for watching. I will hopefully see you all soon. Any help you want, pick the phone up, give me a shout. 01782 822 700. See you all soon.